Giants down by 2. Paul to Harvey connection and cut back lead into 1. Tight defense by Anthony, but Finn made him dance with that crossover. Though the basket doesn't count.
Game 1 starto.
Game 1 starts, and Harold makes the first blood of the day.
Harvey send off to buy for a jumper and makes it even at 1. Harold running and stop and pop won't go.
Scramble for the rebound, and Resty got it and cleans it.
Another stops for PG's and Harold feeding Anthony for easy layup.
Inbound to Paul Anthony and makes his appearance felt.
Boom!
By looking for Paul, and Paul makes a move inside for back-to-back basket. But Giants caught sleeping and Harold takes advantage for an easy penny. The game is tight and Paul steps up big time, carrying the Giants on his back. Russell got injured and Joven comes in, but Anthony shrugged it off and makes a long bomb. The Giants are struggling to score, and Anthony puts up another basket. Harvey looking for Paul, who's on fire. Back off to Harvey and scores his first basket.
Inbound to buy and catch and shoot, bingo. Tied at 6 apiece.
Harold slicing the D and dish off to Raphael for a jumper. Yes, sir. Here comes Giant, and Harvey sees some opening and makes them pay. Tied once again. Raphael tries again and scores his own back-to-back. The Giants still can't take the lead. Joven's pass was completely red, and Harold comes up with the steal and dish to rest for a floater. Giants down by 2. Paul to Harvey connection and cut back lead into 1. By running and cameraman stunned, Giants scores and tied at 9.
Harold slicing the D and nice dish off to Anthony, but couldn't convert to money.
Harvey to Paul. And there goes Paul flying in for the layup like a highlight reel.
PG's not wasting time and Harold pulling up.
Bingo! Giants setting up, by jumper. Missed and Raf fast break to Harold. Harold makes it and change goal. PG's keeps pushing the pace. Harold with another effortless finish on the break. Harold set up at the mid for Raphael and hit the friendly bounce. PG, again, rotating the ball like Tim Cohn's triangle. And Resty second chance points and lead balloon to 4. Raphael jumper and makes it 5-0 run for PG's. Paul drop off to Dondon. Can't buy a basket. Harvey tip in and the drought stop for the Giants.
Giants trailed by 4.
Paul setting up by for a jumper. Money. Anthony behind the back pass to Harold and dropping to Resty for easy basket.
The ace player of Giant Don and Ochandra still can't make a single one. Badlick hit him hard.
While luck still on the side of PG.
PG keeping the Giant at bay, and Raphael scores against Dondon.
Anthony step back jumper goes into lead ballooned into 7. Finn goes in subbing Paul and dish off to Harvey to cut the lead to 6.
Hard pass deflected by Finn and completed the steal. Dish to Dondon and finally makes his first basket. Raphael heat check and continues the fire. Joven still struggling. Harvey with the offensive board. Kicks it back to Finn. Sets it up beautifully. And Harvey finishes the play with a jumper. By missed and taps to Dondon, and Dondon getting his rhythm.
Joven was left unnoticed on the fast break. He stepped on the gas and finally scored his first basket.
Raphael looking for a kill. Running jumper rattles out. Finn rebound and sends off to Harvey.
Unselfish play to Joven and hits back to back. Harold is now at the helm, ready to close out the game.
Harold for the win. Bang! PG won against the aging Giants. Game 2 starts, Rosenberger versus PG. Can PGs secure back-to-back wins? This time, they're up against the tough Rosenberger squad. Paul started the attack inside the paint and Kuya scores. Finn with the ball and quick pass to open teammate. Money. Finn read that play like a book. He knew exactly where the ball was going. and scores a lefty layup. Rosen lead by 1 at the early stage. Paul to Raphael bounce it back inside to Paul, but got denied. Anthony overcooks. Kenneth to Ravel. Zigzagging his way to the rim, but layup won't go, bothered by the D of Raphael. Finn got his second steal. No hesitation, straight to the basket and scores to add the lead for Rosen.
Play continues.
And Anthony scores a layup over Ravel. Finn takes advantage of his speed and dishes it to Fonso for the easy floater. Cross court to Anthony and pull the trigger, Benga. Paul trying his luck, jumper won't go. Anthony taps to Harold for his first basket. Raphael sees Paul cutting and uses the glass. PG now on the driver's seat. Mick soaring high, but layup won't sink. Fonso rebound back off to Ravel and shoots, banks it in. Fonso at the corner and sinks it in. Aerial Finn sets the table, finds Fonso wide open under the basket for the follow-up finish. Rosen continues the run and Kenneth scores. Ku is at the free throw lane, bingo. What a save by Mick. Ravel recovers, loses the ball and floats in the air and puts it in. What a finish. Raphael using his experience and banks it home to stop the bleeding. Raphael tries again and Rusty cleans the mess to announce his entry. Inside to Finn and nice dish to Kenneth for an easy penny. Tight defense by Rosen, but Anthony still breaks free and knocks down the jumper. Nice spin move by Mick, but couldn't finish. They recover the ball and set up a two-man game with Ravel. Ravel throw it up and scores. Fonso driving hard, layups sink in and leads the team in scoring for the Rosen. Anthony's not letting up, he's carrying PGs as their top scorer. Fonso strikes again, sinks the corner jumper.
Tight defense by Anthony, but Finn made him dance with that crossover, though the basket doesn't count.
Raphael jumper won't sink. Anthony tips, still won't go. Rusty still no. Finally Anthony makes it. PG's is closing and knocking at the door. Another bucket from Anthony brings it to a 1-point game. And make it rain.
Now it is tied at 13.
Opportunity to take the lead and Harold layup to grab the top. PG's takes the lead after trailing big, but Finn quickly answers back with a long-range jumper. All tied up. Harold picks the pocket, slashes to the rim, and dishes a slick bounce pass to Rusty. PG's takes the lead again. PG's refuses to give up the lead. Rusty knocks down another jumper. Rosen struggling to convert. PG's takes over and runs a clean set, ending in an elbow jumper from Brother. 7-1 run by PG's. Finn, the captain of Rosen, won't go down without a fight, slashes to the rim with authority and stops the bleeding. Harold gives the ball to Raphael posting up, using his body against Fonso and banks it home. Finn finds Ravel and strike through the basket and scores a layup. Raphael fading away for a dagger, but missed. Anthony rebound and puts it in. Last two. Finn keeps battling, but PG's defense is solid. Got denied by Raphael, but still able to scores. Mick layup still won't go. Finn got it and cut the lead into 1. Mick tries again. Still the basket is close. Ravel offensive board and uses the glass to tie at 19 apiece.
With the game on the line, Raphael takes control, setting up for the big finish.
Takes the defense at the baseline and fading away and scores.
This play's giving Kawhi Leonard vibes from Game 7 Raptors versus Sixers. That's a clutch shot right there.
See you on the next Papawa's Ball Game.